This is a little performance piece that I do. It's called the Oriental Thug. And it's about a kung fu guy who comes over from Hong Kong to do kung fu in America. Yeah, that's right. You've seen me before. I'm the Oriental Thug. Got a black belt in karate, aikido, studied under a descendant of a Shaolin master. I can break boards, concrete bricks, blocks of ice. I can throw a bladed star from 20 feet and slit open your nose. Do backflips, front flips, kips, iron crosses. But when I come to America, I get my ass kicked. Up by some middle-aged, over the hill, pansy-ass white guy. Like Mel Gibson or Chuck Norris or David Carradine. David Carradine! The guy's got dentures by now. His colon's as slow as the Los Angeles freeway. He lives in the Senior Citizen Center over in Bel Air. And I'm supposed to let him pummel the crap out of me? And you should have seen the director in those scenes. Oh, David, the lead's over to your right. Yeah, just a little further, David. Can you see him? Can you hear me? David, put in your hearing aid. I know, I don't have to shout. Okay, let's do a leg kick now, David. David, you have to lift your leg off the ground. Yeah, David Carradine, blowing me away. You know, that's like Muhammad Ali getting knocked from the ring by Mr. Zulu. You know, like Oscar De La Hoya getting his ass kicked by Ho Chi Minh. You know, like Fiji being vaporized in the United States. You know, or like Yan Ken Cook, you know, mangling Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, what happened, Steve? Oh, man, I couldn't do anything against the sweet and sour pork. Forget Hulk Hogan or the Human Machine. That Yan Ken Cook, he's the real ultimate warrior. Yeah, but I know, this is America, not Hong Kong. But it's not just the whites, you know? I get here from Hong Kong and it's so strange. All the Asians here, once they make money, they are just like white people. They buy Barbie dolls for the kids, they wear clothes from the Gap, they eat pizza. I mean, do you know most Asians are lactose intolerant? So what do they do when they get here? Eat great gobs of cheese? I mean, so like the longer we're here, the sight of tofu makes us sick. You tell me, what's that all about? You know what kind of musicals we go to? Like Phantom of the Opera. That's right, you got people whose ancestors come from Toisan or Guangzhou and they're up there weeping for some frog guy with a plate on his face. A plate on his face. You know, but maybe that's because their daughters are all getting eye surgery and nose and breast enlargements and lip implants. Listen, I'll clue you in. Asians are not supposed to have big lips. Mick Jagger is supposed to have big lips. Barry White is supposed to have big lips. And girls, Asians are not supposed to have big breasts. Dolly Parton is supposed to sport knockers. Aretha Franklin. But anyone named Lee or Chow, Nakamura or Fee, they're supposed to have slanted eyes. They're supposed to have small breasts. Okay, well, maybe God fucked up. Maybe made all those Asians a mistake, you know. And that's why we have to have eye surgery and breast implants. Anyway, it's so bad, I even thought about going back to Hong Kong. But then I turned on the international TV the other night, and guess who's #2 in China? Kenny G. Kenny G, not John Coltrane or Charlie Parker. Kenny G. And you see, you know, you don't see white people being ashamed about Kenny G. No, man, they go merrily on their way. I mean, I'm always getting these white people yelling gook at me and blaming me for Vietnam. You know, I'm from Hong Kong, but what do they care? But I don't see people of color going up and slapping white people and berating them on the street. Hey, honky, that's for Kenny G. And that's for Britney Spears. And that's for Bon Jovi. You know, do we act like that? No way. Kenny G, the dude's #2 in China. Explain that to me. Okay, well, anybody hear the word imperialism? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. How does a Hong Kong come from? Well, I know about imperialism. Anybody hear the words British Empire? Sometimes I think I should just quit this acting thing, you know, this Oriental thing, and become a real thug. You know, at least then I'd get to kick some ass. But even before I do that, you know who I'd waste first? Yeah, David Carradine. And after that, Kenny G.